See students, here practice set 2.2 standard 8. Those students having the problems we are going to see here now. In the given figure already you can see in your practice set 2.2 this figure is given like this only. Just I written here A, B, these 2 points, other all things are the same. So in the given figure, line P parallel line Q, you can see this line P and line Q both are the parallel lines. Then line T and line S are the transversals. Find measures of angle X and angle Y using the measures of angles given in the figure. So now here students we can consider like this. Consider angle A, we have taken this. Consider angle A and angle B. So we have to take these two angles. Then we can write like this: line line P parallel line Q. Okay. So here and T is the transversal. First we are going to consider T is their transversal. When T is transversal we have taken, then what will you get now here? If you see already angle here you got there 40 degrees given. So we can write angle A is 40 degree. What is the reason behind that? If you get, so this is the both are corresponding angles. What is it? Corresponding angles. And students will learn corresponding angles are congruent. Corresponding angles are congruent. Then what we can take? We have to find this angle X. Okay. So now we got angle A plus angle X is equal to 180 degree. How we can write this? There is a reason. These both are the linear pair angles and they are supplementary. Linear pair angles are supplementary. So here you can write linear pair angles are this. See, angle A and angle X both are linear pair. You can check here this angle and this angle both are linear pair angles. So what will we get now? We can write angle A plus angle X is equal to 180 degree. Already we have angle A is equal to 40 degree. So angle X is equal to, we have to find angle X is equal to this 40 here for addition. It will go for subtraction. So angle X will get 140 degree. Understood students? Then now second we have to find the angle Y. Okay. So for this you will get, suppose this angle here, that is 140 degree, and then you can see here angle is given 70 degree and angle B we have to find it. So we will get angle B is equal to 70 degree. What is the reason? This angle B at 70 degree both are vertically opposite, and we learn already vertically opposite angles are congruent or their measurement is the same. Here you can check it. These both are vertically opposite to each other. Now we have to consider this line P and line Q are the parallel and S is the transversal. First we consider line P and Q. Line P parallel line Q and S is their transversals. Okay students, then now we have to find their angle Y. So when we have to find the angle Y, then we can write angle Y plus angle B. This angle Y plus angle B. Both addition is equal to 180 degree, and we can see this both are linear pair angles. Which are that? Or another thing we can take, both are interior angles. Which angles are there? Interior angles. See, angle B and angle Y both are interior angles. So already students you know that interior angles, they are also their supplementary angles. So we can write interior angles. So we will get angle Y plus angle B is equal to 180. Already we got the angle B is equal to 70 degree. So angle Y plus 70 degree is equal to 180. So angle Y, this 70 here for addition, it will go for this side subtraction. So angle Y is equal to 110 degree. So like this we got there angle X is the 140 degree and angle Y is 140 degree. Now students we will see the question number 3. In the given figure, line P parallel line Q, line L parallel line L, and find the measures of angle A, angle B and angle C. Students, I have taken the D for our consideration, so we will get the answers of angle A, B and C. And using the measures of given angle, justify your answer. We have to justify our answer why it's there. Angle is that much, angle B is there, and angle C. So here, consider angle A. Suppose we are going to speak about the angle A, then we'll see this. We are going to think about only these three lines P, Q and L. So here you can write line P parallel line Q, and L is the transversal of these both lines, that is a line P and line Q. So what we will write now? Measurement of angle D, which I consider it's equal to 80 degree. What is the reason behind it's 80 degree? So you can check it. This 80 degree and this angle D both are corresponding angles. How that? I told you how to remember this. Here it will be form the F. What will form? F. You can check like this. You will get here F later. So angle D is there 80 degree, and then we can write it is a corresponding angles. What is it? Corresponding angles. Okay, students. So first we got. Then what we can write? This angle D and angle A. Measurement of angle A plus measurement of angle D is equal to 180 degree. What is the reason? You can check it. Both are in linear pair. Angles are in linear pair. Okay, students. So angle A we don't know, but we know the angle D. So we can write measure of angle A plus D's measure is there 80 degrees, 180 degree. So measure of angle A is equal to 180 degree minus 80 degree. Because here it's for addition, it will go for subtraction. So we will get this is your angle A 100 degree. Now see students, I written their angles are in linear pair. So we learn their linear pair angles are always supplementary, means their measurement is 180 degree. Now we'll see. Okay, stop. We have to find the angle B and angle C. So for that we are going to consider line L parallel line M. Line L parallel line M. And for that, suppose we are going to consider line Q is transversal. What is now here? Line Q is the transversal. For this angle B we are going to see Q is transversal of both. Okay. So when we are going to take this transversal, then again you can check here that angle B is congruent angle D. What is the reason? Angle B congruent angle D. So here you will get that exterior alternate angles. So exterior alternate angles. Here you can check it shows this angle B and angle D. Both are, if you check it, you will get there both are the exterior alternate angles. And so for this one trick is there. If there are alternate angles, then their Z letter is formed. You can check which letter is formed. Z, like this. Here from this to here, so we will get like this Z letter. Okay, students. So here we got this angle, that is angle B is equal to angle D. So we can write measurement of angle B is equal to measurement of angle D, and here we will get its measurement of angle B. Already this we got the 80 degree here, we can see. So we will get this answer is there 80 degrees. So you can write exterior alternate angles are their congruent angles. So we get there 80 degree. Angle B is equal to, you can write like this, angle B is equal to 80 degree. Now here we have to find the angle C. Which angle, students? We have to find the angle C. For that we have to consider same. What? The line P parallel line Q, and its M is the transversal. What is it? M is transversal. So when we are going to speak, M is the transversal. So here P and Q are there, and M is the transversal. So then we are going to write angle C congruent angle B. Angle C congruent angle B. So what will be there its answer there? You can check it. You will get that is the corresponding angles. What is it? Corresponding angles. So here when we are going to speak about the corresponding angles, so just we will learn corresponding angles are always congruent. So here also we will get that same thing. Angle C, angle B we got 80 degree. So we can write measurement of angle C is equal to 80 degree, and hence we can write measurement of angle C 80 degree, and at the end you can write measurement of angle A 100 degree measurement of angle B is equal to 80 degree and measurement of angle C is equal to 80 degree. So like this we have solved here this second. Now students will see question number 4. Question number 4. So what is your question number 4? In the given figure, line A parallel line B. Line A parallel line B and line L. So this line L is the transversal. Find the measures of angle X, Y and Z. We have to find the measures of angle X, Y, Z. You can see here angle X, angle Y and angle Z. So here first what is given, that thing we have to write line A parallel line B and line L is their transversal. Okay students, so now here you can check, already you got there one angle there 105 degree. So measurement of angle X is equal to, will get 105 degree. What is the reason behind it? So you will get both are the corresponding angle, both are the corresponding angles. Okay, first we got angle X is equal to 105 degree. So here you can check this angle X and angle Y, both are vertically opposite angles. Okay, so you can write measurement of angle X congruent to measurement of angle Y. So here you can write vertically opposite angles. And vertically opposite angles, we have learned the property. What is that property? So both measurement is the same. So we will get measurement of angle Y is equal to also 105 degree. Okay. Now we got this. We have to find the measurement of angle Z. So when you see measurement of angle Z and this 105 already which is given in the figure, both are in linear pair angle. Okay. So you can write measurement of angle Z plus 105 is equal to 180 degree. What is the reason? Angles are in linear pair angles you can write. Okay, and we know that linear pair angles are supplementary, so because of that I written is equal to 180 degree. So measurement of angle Z is equal to 180 minus 105 degree, so we'll get 75 degree measurement of angle Z. And we have asked this only, measurement of angle X 105, Y 105 and measurement of angle Z is equal to 75 degrees. So like this we got the question number 4 answer. See now students, let's question number 5, that's same, practice it 2.2. So here in the given figure, line P parallel line L and line L parallel line Q. Find angle X with the help of measures given in the figure. So here you can see they are given only 40 degree, here given 30 degree and A and B like this given here. So here we have to consider what is given, that we can write angle A and angle B which is shown in the figure. Now here what is to write? Line P parallel line L. First we have to consider line L, sorry. So here, and what is that? You can write AB is the transversal. Now which is that AB? So here you can give the name to this. Suppose here A and this is B. So AB is transversal. Are you getting it students? So first we have taken P and L, both are the parallel lines, and this we consider AB is the transversal. Okay. So here I will write A, here I will write B. AB is the transversal. When we have taken AB is the transversal, then what will happen? So already we will get measurement of angle A is equal to 40 degree. What is the reason? So here you can see this angle A and this angle 40, both are alternate angles. Which angles are there? Alternate angles. You can check it. Alternate angles. How it? Once again I am showing you. This is you are getting the this angle A and this is the both are the alternate angles. Then we are going to consider line L parallel line Q. Line L parallel line Q, and here I am going to write this B and C. This is the transversal. BC is the transversal. BC is transversal. Are you getting it? So if we get same thing, we can take this angle B and angle 30. Angle B is equal to 30 degree. Once again check it. Angle B, angle C, both are alternate angles. So alternate angles we learn both are the alternate angles are the congruent. Okay, so here we can write angle B and 30 degrees equal to alternate angles. So both will get the same measurement. So what we have to find measurement of angle X. So what is the measurement of angle X? So you will get this angle A and angle B. Okay, so we can write measurement of angle A plus measurement of angle B. So A we got 40 degree, B we got 30 degree. So measurement of angle X is equal to 70 degree. So like this we will get the answer. Okay students, if you have any doubts you can ask, you can write in comment box. And one more thing students, don't forget to like and subscribe our channel. Thank you so much.